Welcome, beautiful souls, to the Soma Breath instructional recording. My name is Tiger Heart Lily, and I'm a certified Soma Breath instructor. And while I won't be guiding you through a session in this particular video, I want to offer you a clear foundational overview of how Soma Breath works, so that when I begin posting guided sessions here in the future, you'll already know exactly how to prepare and follow along, and you can receive the full benefit. Why Soma Breath, and what is Soma Breath? Soma Breath is more than just a breathing technique. It's a whole body, whole mind recalibration tool. And it's designed to help you reset your nervous system from stress or anxiety, increase oxygen efficiency and circulation throughout your body, and access expanded states of awareness, clarity, and creativity. It also helps you release stuck emotions and old patterns stored in the body. And it can strengthen your immune system and enhance cellular health. Whether you're looking to reconnect with your body, calm an overactive mind, energize your system, or unlock a deeper flow state, Soma Breath meets you where you are, and it takes you inward. Personally, I use Soma Breath daily because I love the music. Soma Breath is a transformational technique that combines beautiful music with visualization and meditation and breath work, and it's based on the ancient principles of Pranayama. And I find the breath to be a bridge between my mind and body. It's a space where my thoughts dissolve and sensation begins. And when we breathe with intention, we cross that bridge into presence, into the language of the body, where true transformation begins. I will begin with the detailed instructions. Usually what I would suggest is you find a space where you feel held, safe, and undistracted. So either, lying down on your bed, but make sure your back's straight, or a yoga mat. Or if you're going to sit up, also keep your back straight. You can get a blanket, a pillow, but just watch how your neck is. If you're going to be sitting up, you can also make use of a head lock, which will stop the air from escaping. And you basically drop your head to your chin during the breath holds. We can talk about that in a little bit more detail. It's good to have headphones because the music is designed to interact with your breath, stimulating brainwave changes and enhancing the neuroplasticity. So this technique was created by Nirak Niraj, the founder of Soma Breath. And for me, he's made breathwork accessible. It's in inverted commas an easy way to do breathwork because the music is so beautiful, because it's guided, and if you just stick to the daily dose, you can get so many benefits. And I will start posting more breathworks in the future, but for now we're just going to go through the instructions. So for a usual daily dose, Soma daily dose, there's usually about 2 rounds of breathing, and each round of breathing has 3 phases. So I'm going to describe each phase. You can also see the details on the screen. So phase 1 is the rhythmical breathing, which activates your flow and heart coherence. We begin with connected rhythmic breathing, which balances your oxygen and carbon dioxide levels, creating an internal environment of harmony and flow, where your heartbeat and breath are in sync, where your blood is flowing, as nitric oxide is released and vessels are dilating. You're shifting your brain state and you're quietening the overthinking mind. The idea is to inhale through the nose, into your belly first, and then your chest, and exhale gently through your mouth. The rhythm is circular, no jerky or sudden breaths, no holding, just smooth, connected breath in sync to the music. Often we'll do, inhale for 4, exhale for 4, or inhale for 2, exhale for 4. It just depends on which breath work you're doing, but you'll be guided with the count, and eventually the breath work will become intuitive. And this phase 1, lasts several minutes and builds a subtle energetic charge. At the end of the rhythmic breathing, I'm going to cue you to take a full breath in. And you're going to exhale fully, squeeze, and then you're going to hold your exhale and hold your breath out. If you're lying down, simply stay relaxed. If you're sitting, as I said earlier, you can drop your chin towards your chest during the hold. This phase is deeply regenerative. And by pausing after the exhale, you are shifting into parasympathetic dominance, the healing branch of your nervous system. Your body produces stem cells and triggers anti-inflammatory responses. You also access a still, timeless space where emotional release and insight can occur. If you feel the urge to breathe during this phase, you can take small, relaxed sips of air in and out without fully resuming. And this helps you to extend the breath holds. And you can stay here for as long as it feels natural. And then either when you're ready or when I cue you, I'm going to ask you to take a full deep breath in, and you're going to hold it. And while holding, you're going to then, thereafter, engage your pelvic floor muscles, the same ones used to stop urination. And you're going to visualize that life force energy rising from your root all the way up through your spine and into your head. You're going to imagine this life force awakening your pineal gland, your third eye. And then you're going to hold and visualize this energy moving up and then spilling out into your energy field around you. This phase helps direct your body's electromagnetic charge and increase your capacity for focus, intuition, and vitality. The longer you practice, the more you'll feel your inner currents of energy come online. And after the hold, when you're ready, or when I cue you, you can release your breath with a tone, or a hum, or an arm, or a sound that feels resonant with you. And you can take another breath in if you want, and then release again. And then you begin the next round. Some of the immediate afterglow Soma effects, I call it the Soma hangover, are your thoughts are quieter. I certainly feel emotionally lighter. Creative ideas start flowing, and in fact sometimes they pop into my mind during the meditation. And often my body feels deeply alive and relaxed. These are all signs that your nervous system has shifted and your inner intelligence is awakening. With consistent practice, many people report improved sleep, reduced anxiety, emotional breakthroughs, and even spontaneous insights, which is what I was talking about in my case. So, what is very important is that you listen to these contraindications. If you experience any of the following conditions, I'd like you to skip phases 2 and 3, the breath holds, and only practice the rhythmical breathing. So I'm going to list all the conditions. Severe or critical diseases or infections, if it impairs your ability to breathe. Severe or uncontrolled hypertension, usually after a heart attack. Organ failure or late-stage terminal illness. And some conditions, for example, tinnitus or hernia, may be aggravated by the forceful mouth breathing, prolonged breath holds, and prolonged intense rapid breathing or hyperventilation. Pregnancy, and if you have epilepsy, a pacemaker, or irregular heartbeat. Unless your doctor gives you specific permission. So, in the usual daily dose, it's just the breath holds, but as you become more advanced, you do longer breathwork sessions, you might do this hyperventilation type of breathwork. And I want you just to remember, if you've got any of these conditions, just to rather continue with the rhythmic breathing or rest. The rhythmic breathing alone has significantly profound benefits. Boosts nitric oxide, calms your nervous system, and brings your entire system into rhythm. So before I end off, I'm just going to do a quick recap of the technique. We've got phase 1, rhythmic connected breathing with music. Phase 2, breath hold out, where you relax, sip air as needed, and where you go deep. And then phase 3, hold the breath in, where you'll be engaging your pelvic floor muscle, and you will then feel the energy rise up, up, up to your brain, and then you can do a tone on release or breath hold out. And remember, even if you forget the details, don't worry, because I'm going to guide you through every step during the actual session when it's posted. And when the time comes, you can return to the space, set up your environment, and allow your breath and music to guide you inwards. This is where transformation begins.